Okay, go ahead.
Carl James, Jean Augustine Chain Education, Community and Diaspora, York University, Faculty of Education. You asked about the importance and significance of data.
Mm-hmm.
Data, of course, one of the major things I think of when I think of data, it's very, very good advocacy tool to be able to advocate on behalf of students, on behalf of teachers, on behalf of whomever, because with data you're able to identify the issues that, especially if you have people, let me start over.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, go ahead if you like.
Do you know how to edit
Yes, go ahead.
appropriately?
Yes, I do. Go ahead. Also, talk about, I think, maybe some of the longevity of the struggle. Like, it's been a while. That what's this moment about the Ministry of Education mandating data, and then some apprehensions of people. While you still say this stuff
So
about
why didn't you write the
advocacy?
script, and then I would be able to say
No, but you have to
easily.
think of it yourself.
No. But if you had given me the script, then I would be able to build on this.
I'm giving you the ideas now.
That's how. Why do you think actors become so good?
But we're not actors, we're intellectuals.
Because they give them a script and they build on that script.
Carl, I could have just got an actor then and give them a script.
Precisely.
No,
that's fine.
Okay, go.
What am I supposed to say now?
About just go back to demographic data. I can still use the clip from the beginning.
Okay. Demographic data is quite significant, but I'm not too sure that it's only demographic data.
Oh yeah, larger data research for sure.
But data, as we know it, sometimes we're seduced by quantitative data, as if that's the only data. But sometimes we need qualitative data to help interpret some of what the numbers are saying. But all in all, data is very important if we're going to do justice to the students we serve, and if we're really going to go down the path of equity, because with data you're able to understand the issues from the perspective of the people whom we research. One of the significance of data from my perspective is also getting demographic data, the data and race in particular and others, and the tendency of us.
I can edit that.
Okay. One of the important things is to get our demographic data, the race, ethnicity, sexuality, etc., religion as well, because those data inform people's experiences, and if we do not do the necessary analysis with those factors, then sometimes we might be missing out on things. The important things of data too ultimately is a very important advocacy tool. Data also becomes a good way of knowing where to put your resources, especially financial resources. So you need to also know what are some of the burning issues, or where some of the gaps in education and so forth, that with data you're able to respond accordingly and appropriately. Isn't that 3 minutes?
Mm-hmm. Good enough. You're good, right?
Did you have data is a good advocacy tool?
You got it. Yeah, you said that.
And did I say one of the other things about data too is it an important, rather an area that we need to think of with data is research data, census data, and sometimes survey data, and or random sampling. In schools right now we have census data, and that's useful because it's able to capture all the students we want to capture, especially if we want to get demographic profile of the school and the school community. Survey data, of course, has a very different kind of a message that it gives to us. So we have to determine which the data, how we're going to use it, etc. It's important also to think about, when thinking about data, is who's doing the data gathering, who understands the community to be able to develop the necessary, whether quantitative or qualitative questions. who's doing the interpreting, and who is going to be informed by it. And therefore, we need a diversity of people in doing the interpretation of data and analysis of data. So, because everybody brings his or her experiences to the questions they ask in order to get at the information we want.
Thank you.